from my beloved Rav, the number one. That's a Garden of Emuna. Garden of Emuna.
Now you said it sold over 1 million copies today.
Way past. Way past. I don't know.
Why do you think that it had such success, that it's outsold so many books in the Jewish world today?
Okay, ask people, Baruch Hashem, you go and people know laws of Muktzah by heart. People know Taras Mishpacha, Kaina, Nor, and Shovim. Everybody's in Shurim. Ask people to recite the Yud Gimel Ikarim, the 13 principles of Rambam by heart. Okay, so they'll know what Chabad made popular. Anima, everybody knows number 12. We'll say, what about the others? Emuna, which is the 13 principles, our basis. What does a Jew believe in? You'd be amazed if you go into a frum neighborhood. If we get in the car now together and we go to Crown Heights or we go to Borough Park or we go to Williamsburg and go to kids, the Geborners that are born inside, and what does a Jew believe? I guarantee you, at least 85% will not be able to tell us what a Jew believes in. And the whole thing is number one. What's number one?
What do you mean what a Jew believes in? What is that?
What is a Jew? The Rambam tells us. The Rambam tells us the 13 principles of our faith. Okay, what's the 13 principles? Everything. If I tell you one principle, the Garden of Emuna takes one principle. For example, if you buy a new Mercedes and you're a farmer, can you plow a field with it?
Oh, obviously not.
Obviously not, right. Okay, do you know that the Jewish neshama was not made for negative emotions? The Jewish neshama is not designed for worry and anxiety. That's why it wrecks the soul.
And yet they always describe the Jew as being the one who's worrying. And
exactly, but it's not good. That's like making a Jew worry. It's like taking a Mercedes and plowing a field. I can't, you go to the manufacturer, say this car doesn't plow a field, get stuck in the mud. He says, I'm not promising you that. The Jewish soul is made for chesed. It's made for learning. It's made for great things. It's made for understanding Torah, Hasaga, so much. The Jewish soul, it could be the best artist in the world, the best musician in the world. The Jewish soul could be mechadesh. Unbelievable. What the Jewish soul could do. The Jewish soul can invent computers, can invent transistors, can make it with high-tech. Worry? Worry's treif. Anxiety? Treif. Not meant for that. Why? Because you have the manufacturer's instructions. You buy your car, and the manufacturer says it need 95 octane unleaded. All right? So you don't put in diesel because you're going to wreck the engine. All right? And if he says use 40 weight oil, and you don't use Wesson because it's on sale in the supermarket. You make French fries out of Wesson oil. You don't put it in your car. You're going to wreck the car. The same thing. The Ribono Shel Olam gives us the manufacturer's suggested instructions. And number one is Ani ma'amin be'emunah shlema. I believe with a full and complete belief. Sha'boire yisborach shemo. That the Creator, blessed be His name, who boire u'manhig. He's both creator and director. The Eibishter is not on vacation playing golf in Palm Springs. He's director. He's doing everything. Have
you been in Palm Springs to check?
Yeah, if I put a stethoscope, you know how the heart goes? I put the microphone, I can't hear it. Yud K, Vav K. Yud K, Vav K. That's Ribono Shel Olam. He's right away massaging the heart, okay? And listen to this, guys. Hu levado, he alone, osa, oise, v'yase, lekol ha'masim. That is the secret to everything. That's the secret to your success at work. That's the secret to your shalom bayis. That's the secret to interpersonal relationships. If you know that, you're never angry at everyone, you're never upset, everything comes from Hashem.
As long as you have that emunah.
Everything comes from Hashem. Hu levado. That's the way it's everything comes from Hashem. Well, maybe something's not good, hold it. Open up the Gemara in Tanis. And Nachum Ish Gamzu says, Gamzu l'tova. Call, at his Talmud, Rabbi Akiva, 22 years learned by Nachum Ish Gamzu, just to learn this one thing in emunah, that everything Hashem does for the best. So you know everything comes from Hashem, and everything is for the best, and everything for the purpose, and you're free. No more worry, because it's all going to come from Hashem, and it's all going to be for the best. Somebody yells at me, I'm not angry at that person. That's from Hashem. So maybe I'll do tshuva, or bunch of them. Why did I get yelled at? Or so why did someone disrespect me? Oh, maybe I was talking during Yehei Shmei Rabbah. When I should have been saying Yehei Shmei Rabbah, I was talking to somebody about business and shul. Oh, I showed Ribono Shel Olam disrespect. Ribono Shel Olam told me why, so I could do tshuva. Everything is for the best. All right. So as soon as you know that, you got a shmechel on your face. You're smiling. You're feeling good. And once you're feeling good, you got emunah. You're charismatic. People like other people that smile. If you're in business, you're happy, you got a good mood. There's so many places, we go and walk the from neighborhood, and you say, "Good Shabbos, Rabbi."
Yeah.
What?
You get a response sometimes?
Yeah. I said, I don't exactly look like somebody from the PLO or from the Hamas. Now that you don't know what it costs you money. Okay. So I feel sorry for people like that. Why? Because when they're not happy, it's a statement that they don't like the way the Ribono Shel Olam is running the world. What, you think the government? Who's the government? It's the Ribono Shel Olam. They're all puppets in Hashem's hands. Okay, because of what we deserve, and everything that happens to us is to bring us closer to Shem. So you look at the world, it's all the way of Ribono Shel Olam talking to us. That's the Garden of Emuna. You read the Garden of Emuna, it changes your life.
And that's why you think it had so much success.
Oh, sure. Because not only does it talk to Jews, it talks to non-Jews. Because the first Noahide mitzvah, the first of 7 Noahide mitzvahs, and we know that people, the Lubavitcher Rebbe, he made the Noahide mitzvahs popular. But really, anybody, all of Gedolei Yisrael, this is the only secret to world peace, is the 7 Noahide mitzvahs. It's also the first emunah. It's also the first mitzvah, Noahide mitzvahs.
To believe.
Sure, we got lots of stories. I got lots of stories from people, Cherokee Indians in Texas, Iroquois Indians in northern Canada. People,
have they read your books?
Yeah, of course. Of course. On my own personal website, Laser Beams, which is lazerbrody.net. And I'm the editor of the Breslov Israel World Site in English.
Yeah.
Okay. On both places, maybe minimum 35% non-Jewish readers. I'd say closer to 40%. Okay, so that's the Garden of Emuna. It's universal.
Just that belief, and
exactly.
That's what you're attributing to success.
Exactly. So then the Garden of Emuna, and now Garden of Peace is taking emunah and showing how to apply it in your marriage. That's a men's manual.
Yeah.
For example, when your wife yells at you, it shows you it's not your wife. It's Ribono Shel Olam talking to you. Because if you're married to a kosher woman, then the Shekhinah talks to her throat, explains it to you. And so you're never at odds with your wife. You're always together with your Ribono Shel Olam. You always got to smile for your wife. And for the women, there's woman's wisdom. That's her thing.
You got something for the men and something for the women.
And the men shouldn't read the woman's book, and the woman shouldn't read the men's book. Okay, but these two books also are, I don't know exactly, but they're past $500,000 each one. And then there's In Forest Fields. This teaches how to talk to Ribono Shel Olam. And then there's the Garden of Riches. This is Emunah and Parnasa. There's also the Garden of Yearning. It's not up here. The Garden of Yearning is teach how to. That's master's degree in Emunah.
Yeah.
And then we have the Trail of Tranquility. That's about handling negative emotions. Also Chizuk and Emunah. And then for kids, there's the Worry Worm.
The Worry Worm.
The Worry Worm. That's how it teaches Emunah to 3- and 4-year-olds.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So we're going for all...
Everything. It's not 3 years old, okay, when as soon as you make a halakha for your son, you should be talking, even before that. The success, I can teach you, the success of child education from day one. Thank you, mommy. Thank you, tati. Thank you, Ribono Shel Olam. And that child will never be spoiled when he knows that nothing is automatic. What's a spoiled child? When he thinks you deserve something, No, you have to say thank you for everything. A well-adjusted child, and they'll never be spoiled. You never spoil a child from too much love. People make the mistake that love spoils a child. No, that's not it. It's when they think they deserve something. What do people do? They buy their kids today rollerblades and iPods and schmipods and iPads and
Every one of the eyes.
Yeah, eyes. It used to be
eyes and wees.
Yeah, in Israel they say that too. The old generation used to eat krep lach and rugalach, lach for yenim. And this is bisli and kremli, everything. Me, ich. And the same thing in America. The I generation.
The I this, I that.
No, it's got to be your Ribono Shel Olam.